Okay, I just made a simple video explaining how PSN works. I haven't posted on this channel for a while, but I saw what was going on YouTube. I saw what people are saying about Helldivers 2 and PSN, and I was a bit surprised how everyone is regurgitating the same information and the same emotions, yet nobody took a minute to look deeper. Nobody did a Google search. Everyone says Sony is evil, Sony taking your games. So I came back from the shadows because I had something to say, and I think the video explains it pretty well. I wanted to keep it short and direct. I don't care about clickbaiting anybody, and I don't care about raging. I want to inform people that sometimes some things are not as black and white as they seem. I showed you a different perspective. Now, why am I making this video? This comment made my morning. Don't blame Sony. Don't blame people who dislikes videos with degenerate stuff like this. I don't care. There is context to don't blame Sony part. There are many things people can blame Sony for. Heck, there are many things I blamed Sony for in the past. People that follow this channel for a while know this. For example, for the past year, I am quite dissatisfied with PS Plus extra service and the monthly games they're giving us, but if China, Russia, Belarus, and Pakistan can't have PSN accounts, it's not a corporate problem, it's a country problem. Dislike the video. I don't care. Why the hell would I care? When I posted the video, I already expected it to be disliked into oblivion, but to my surprise, it has a lot more likes than I expected. Oh, and this is the same guy that's advocating pirating games as a solution. How are you going to pirate a live service game? Another comment, blame the countries for the lack of PSN coverage. Was that ironic? I got a question for you. Did I stutter?
Oh, no.
Because in this one, I'm going deeper. This is a gaming channel, but you people are really forcing me to get into political and geo-economical topics so I can educate you. And if you're new here, don't think that there are a bunch of yes men agreeing with me on everything. Just fun, for example. We have our back and forth, and sometimes we agree on things, and other times we disagree. But the difference here is that we gather in the comments section to share information, opinions, and perspectives, and we actually learn from each other. Example, Just Fun said, "It seems Sony didn't consider all the players who couldn't access PSN because they are focused on the richest markets." My response, correction my old friend, Brazil, Colombia, Romania, Bulgaria, Serbia, Philippines are not considered rich countries though they have PSN. It's about freedom. Okay, I'll try to break it down for you now. And it'll be objective as it can possibly be. PlayStation Network is Sony's online gaming and digital media delivery service, launched in November 2006. The PlayStation Store, a digital marketplace where users can purchase and download games, add-ons, movies, and TV shows. Offers various sales, discounts, and exclusive content. PlayStation Plus, a subscription service providing access to online multiplayer, free monthly games, exclusive discounts, and cloud storage for game saves. PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now subscriptions generate recurring revenue. Microtransactions, in-game purchases, including virtual goods, skins, and other downloadable content. Popular and free-to-play games and even premium titles. Advertising and promotions, revenue from third-party advertising on the platform. As of 2024, PlayStation Network is available in 73 countries. PSN is unavailable in around 121 countries. This includes major markets like Pakistan, Bangladesh, and several countries in Africa and the Middle East. The reasons for unavailability vary, but common factors include regulatory and legal issues. Some countries have strict regulations on digital services and online gaming. Market viability. Sony may determine that the market size or infrastructure in certain regions does not justify the investment. Political and trade restrictions. Sanctions and trade restrictions can prevent service availability in certain nations. In Europe, PlayStation Network is generally widely available, but there are a few notable exceptions due to various reasons. Albania. Limited market size and infrastructure may contribute to the unavailability of PSN in Albania. Sony may not find it viable to invest in regions with smaller gaming communities and less robust digital infrastructure. Andorra. Similar to Albania, Andorra's small population and market size likely make it an unappealing investment for Sony to provide localized PSN services. These restrictions are often related to market considerations rather than political or trade issues. Following Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014, the region has been subject to international sanctions. Companies are restricted from providing services to Crimea to pressure Russia over its actions. This includes digital services such as PSN. Let's look at the Middle East. PSN is available in major markets like Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Kuwait, Bahrain, and Oman. However, there are a few exceptions where PSN is not available due to various reasons, primarily related to political and trade restrictions. Syria is under heavy sanctions from the US and the European Union due to its ongoing civil war, human rights abuses, and the government's actions against its own citizens. These sanctions prohibit many forms of trade and services, including the operation of digital networks like PSN. Iran. Similar to Syria, Iran faces extensive international sanctions that impact the availability of many digital services, including PSN. These sanctions primarily stem from concerns over nuclear proliferation and other geopolitical issues. 3. Sudan. Although some sanctions have been lifted in recent years, there are still significant restrictions that can impact the availability of services like PSN. Companies may avoid entering the market due to the potential for legal and financial risks associated with remaining sanctions and the region's instability. In contrast, other Middle Eastern countries have seen growing support and integration of PlayStation services, reflecting the increasing demand for gaming and digital entertainment in the region. Let's look at Asia. Again, same story. PSN is widely available, but there are a few notable exceptions primarily due to political, trade restrictions, or specific regional policies. China. Although the PSN exists in China, it operates under strict regulations and limitations. Chinese authorities impose stringent content censorship and regulatory approvals, which significantly restrict the availability and variety of games and online services offered compared to other regions. North Korea. PSN is unavailable in North Korea due to the country's extreme isolation and severe restrictions on foreign technology and media. The political environment and the government's control over internet access and content make it impossible for services like PSN to operate there. South America. Again, same story. With the notable exceptions of countries facing significant political and economic instability, these issues impact the infrastructure and economic environment necessary for supporting online gaming services like PSN. For example, Venezuela has faced extended periods of economic turmoil and political instability, which have led to significant disruptions in telecommunications and internet services. Such instability can make it difficult for companies like Sony to maintain reliable service and customer support. There you have it, and I want to close with this. It will probably get me a lot of dislikes. I've watched this whole drama unfold for the past month, and I've come to the conclusion that you, the person disliking this video and saying that everything I say is BS, and I'm a Sony defender, even though I bring you hard evidence and facts of why some things are and why some things are not. Most of the people that lost their minds on the whole Helldivers 2 Sony PSN drama, 90% of you came from either Western, rich, or countries with developed infrastructure where you could have made a PSN account in 2 minutes, just like you did an Ubisoft account, and just like you made an EA account. You don't care about these countries, you never cared about them. The only time you care about them is when it benefits your outcome. As soon as the drama is over, you don't care. And I'll prove it to you right now. Sony went back on their PSN account requirements, but they still delisted games from Steam in a lot of these countries, and you don't care. People are bringing it up here and there, but I don't see the pitchforks at Sony anymore. Where are you guys now? No, you just didn't want to create a PSN account, used the poor countries in your favor, and you got what you wanted. I can't wait to see Sony requiring PSN for Helldivers 2 again, and all of you will come back from the shadows and remind the whole world about the other poor countries that don't have PSN. Shame. This is Ashley signing out. Dislike button is right next to the like button. Make your choice.